Hello and welcome to another unboxing. This time it's my Cohorted Beauty subscription box and it's July 2022. This box is £39.99 per month, but it works 1 month in advance, which means you'll receive your first beauty box between the 1st and the 10th of the following month. For example, if you sign up in July, your first beauty box will be the August one. So you won't actually get this box that I'm going to show you. But for August, they are doing a collaboration with the brand Ofra, which will include their facelifting flash primer, which firms and tightens fine lines prior to application of foundation. That brand is one I've not had anything from that brand before, so I'm quite looking forward to that one. This time though, it is actually a collaboration with ESPA. And the contents of this box are worth £134. Now, if towards the end of the month they have any of these boxes left, they normally put them on sale on their website, but you do need to pay £50 if you are to purchase one of those. So Cohorted says that ESPA's products have formulations which contain unique combinations of plant extracts, marine actives and essential oils to create the most effective natural products. Every product is expertly crafted to deliver a sensory experience through beautiful aromatherapy blends and unique textures. So this is just a sleeve that covers the normal kind of Cohorted box. I'll see if I can get it off easily enough. Yes, for a change. And that's what the box looks like underneath. And what I'll do now is I'll pause while I get the products out and go through them again. What you do get, actually, I'm not going to tip it up because I've got a feeling they're all going to fall out if I do. But it does come nice paper with a little card with whoever's packed it for you. And then you do get a little card with a sort of QR type code on it that you can scan with your phone, and that takes you to a magazine type public online magazine, and then that also gives you details of each of the things in the box. So I'll just pause while I get those out now. Right, the first product in the box is, I was going to say by ESPA then, and I realised they all, well, nearly all are. This is the TriActive Regenerating Calming Cleansing Balm, and it's 55ml and has an RRP of £27. And Cohorted says, this comforting balm melts away makeup and impurities whilst the appearance of stressed skin is soothed with moisture. It transforms from balm to oil and from oil to milk when water is added. Sensorial textures to delight the senses. And the key ingredients for this are Cica, which leaves skin feeling calmed and soothed and helps reduce the appearance of redness. Natural bioretinol from Biden's Pelosa. This helps to improve texture and tone. Kupuasu butter, which acts as an excellent emollient that helps to leave skin feeling I said that completely wrong. Moisturised and nourished. Winged kelp helps skin feel nurtured and protected. And phytocollagen, an amino acid complex to help boost hydration. Lavender petitgrain and ylang ylang essential oil blend to soothe the senses. So that went a bit wrong then. You know when you say something wrong and you think I'm going to say everything else wrong now, but I just held on, I think. So I have used this. I really like a balm cleanser to take off makeup. There's something about it that's very satisfying. And as you can see, that is a real nice balm. I've tried to leave that one that side as it would look when you opened it, and that's the side I've been using. So let's just show you what it looks like. It's a lovely balm texture, and it does just go into a beautiful oily type feeling. And then it does, when you do add water, sort of, ooh, that feels nice. To be fair, I'm not overly keen on the smell. That's the only thing with some ESPA products. Not all of them. I do like some of the smells on some of them. But that one is a little bit... It's the aromatherapy oils. Again, it's the nighttime kind of smells. That sort of ylang ylang, all those sorts of aromatherapy oil smells, which they're not really my kind of thing unless it's to help me get to sleep. So for me, the smells, but it's bearable, because I have had ones before where I really don't like the smell anywhere near my face, and this it's not too bad. It comes in a lovely jar. The packaging is great. yeah, I like it. It does the job. As I say, the smell could be better for me personally, but I know lots and lots of people love those aromatherapy sort of herbally type smells. So for them, I think it'll be great. It did also leave my skin feeling quite soft afterwards, which is always a bonus when you're using cleansers. Okay, the next product is, it's now, I think it's this one, isn't it? Yeah. The Overnight Hydration Therapy Mask. This is 55 ml and has an RRP of £39. An intensely hydrating overnight treatment mask to leave skin feeling replenished and looking radiant. Chicory root extract helps to reinforce the skin's natural barrier function, whilst konjac root and hyaluronic acid hydrate and smooth, and vitamin C boosts radiance. A pure blend including cedarwood, ylang ylang and lavandin essential oils help calm a busy mind, while encapsulated lavender gently releases its soothing and restful properties as your head hits the pillow. To use this, you massage it onto your face, neck and décolleté until the formula turns white. Allow the formula to be fully absorbed before retiring to bed. Now, this is one of those products that I am not 100% sure what I think of it, and I'll tell you why. Again, it's in very similar packaging to the Balm was in, which is, it's a lovely packaging, the ESPA, I do think that. So again, it's the smell for me that's slightly, I don't know whether you can see what that actually looks like. It's kind of like slightly jellified consistency, but or a very thick moisturiser. So I put this, sort of slathered it all over my face, and it felt like it took an awful long time to absorb in. So as you can see, that sort of, it's not like where it goes straight in. I think that's the point of it. I think it's meant to turn white and be like that mask-like consistency. But when you're just about to go to bed, waiting for something like that to sort of soak in is not the best use of my time. And as you can see, the more I rub it, the more sort of white it seems to go, and it's not blending in at all. But as I say, I think that's what it's meant to do. So again, the smell for me, I'm not getting on with the smell. It does smell like there's something really like sort of a spice, like cloves or something like that. That is not one of my favourite smells. So initially I didn't really like it, and my hair was sticking to it. I was sitting up in bed waiting for it to soak in, thinking, oh, for goodness sake, it's really annoying me. I eventually lay down, I could still feel my hair sticking to it, and I thought, I don't like it, I really don't like it, never going to use it again. However, the next morning I woke up, now I could still feel it on there, but my skin felt really hydrated, as the name of it suggests. It did feel really hydrated, it felt really soft. It felt like I needed to wash it off. It wasn't like one of those night creams that soaks in and the next morning your skin feels smooth and you don't feel like it's there sort of thing. It still felt like it was there. It felt like it needed to be taken off, which I did, but my skin felt really good afterwards, I have to say. So I am in two minds about this. I think what I would do next time is perhaps an hour before bedtime I'd pop it on, and I'd stay up until it had soaked in, at least long enough to stop my hair from sticking to it, which I think it would have done eventually. The smell, again, not one of my favourites, but it didn't sort of last, it didn't keep me awake, if you like. In fact, I did sleep really, really well that night, and I mean proper, solid, sound sleep. So I don't know whether that had anything to do with the smells that are in it, that I don't like particularly, but they must be doing me some good. But either way, I really ended up liking this product when I honestly thought I was never going to use it again. So for me, that was a great one to be able to try out on a video like this and give you like an opinion. My initial opinion would have been, oh no, I'm not putting that anywhere near my face, but yeah, it was great. Okay, the next one is, now this is one I thought I would like, which is the hand lotion. It's bergamot and jasmine hand lotion. It's 250 ml and has an RRP of £20. And Cohorted says a beautifully light conditioning lotion to nourish, protect and soften hands, nails and cuticles, infused with a luxurious blend of pure essential oils including bergamot, and jasmine to leave skin delicately fragranced. So I was hoping I would love this, because normally I'm sure I love the smell jasmine. I've got a room diffuser that's scented with jasmine, and it's one of my favourite ones, but I don't know whether it's a different kind of smell. So I'll show you what it's like on. So it's quite a thick looking lotion, not as thick as a hand cream. It's definitely more of a lotion texture, but for me, I'm sure I've got something wrong with my sense of smell. I wonder when I had COVID whether something did go wrong there, because for me it smells lemony with a sort of a, I can't really explain this, like lemony with a sort of a bready smell. Oh, that sounds awful, doesn't it? I can't really explain what I mean. Wheat, oats, something like that. Cereal, smells of cereal, lemon and cereal. That's what it smells of to me. I expect it wouldn't smell like that to anybody else who tried it. It feels okay. It's not my favourite sort of feeling on my hands. It's left a bit of a, although I did have balm on there as well, so it might not just be that. It's okay. It's usable. I think it's the sort of one I'd put in the bathroom, and then anybody who came to visit who fancied washing their hands and then using some hand lotion could do that. I think that's where it's going to end up in my house. Okay, the next product is the 24-hour replenishing eye moisturiser. This is 15 ml and has an RRP of £42. A deeply nourishing and hydrating eye cream that supports the skin's natural moisture barrier. Ginkgo biloba helps protect the skin barrier, aiding a blemish-free appearance. Nourishing evening primrose and jojoba also work to deeply moisturise, leaving skin around the eyes smooth and refreshed. After cleansing and toning, apply morning and evening. Gently tap from inner brow outwards, around and beneath eye. So this is quite a light eye cream. My eye creams tend to be quite thick and they need a bit of tapping to get in underneath, but they feel like that sort of eye cream texture, whereas this one to me, again, look, it's in a very cute similar pot. I like that. This one seems very like a moisturiser sort of texture. So I don't know whether you can see properly, but it's really quite liquid, not liquidy, but you know, light textured. So let's find somewhere to pop it. And when you try to tap it in, it takes forever and a day to tap that in. What I ended up doing was thinking of it in a different way. So I would tap it in till you got to about that sort of consistency where it hadn't completely soaked in, and then leave it to do its magic. Now for me, it's the kind of thing that I would use at night time. It did leave my eyes feeling really hydrated and moisturised, but the eye creams that I like to use in the day are the ones that have those sort of reflective qualities which take away the appearance of the dark circles, maybe have an SPF in them. They make your eyes look a certain way, whereas this I feel just did the moisturising, nourishing. Now the smell, that one's not so bad. I can hardly smell that actually, but I think the others smell quite strongly. Yeah, I can't smell much on that one, so that's okay. I did try and use it with my eye cream as well, so I put my eye cream underneath and then put that over as like a kind of a moisturiser on top of it, and that seemed to work okay. I haven't tried that with makeup on though. So I've tried it a few times. I like it. I like the way it makes my eyes feel, also very cooling feeling to your eyes when you put that on. So in the hot weather that might be really quite nice at night time, and it did feel, as I say, very moisturised, so I actually like that. It's a bit of a strange way of putting it on because you tend to get too much of the product, you know, with the other ones that I have, they're either pump action or squeezy and you put a little bit on and you can dab it on, whereas this you sort of put your finger in, you've already got too much in. But that's the only sort of issue I've got. I really quite like that product. Okay, Now the next one, there was a choice of 2, and I didn't realise that at first. And when I first looked at the magazine, sometimes I tend to read ahead before really taking in what I'm reading, which you probably noticed. But the next one was between 2 items. So you could have had the Positivity Bath and Shower Gel, which is 50 ml, and it's the Cohorted online info has that as £25, but that's for 250 ml. So I think that would be the actual smaller version you get, would be worth about £5. And Cohorted says, wash away negativity with this happy clarifying blend that boosts self-confidence and encourages a sense of optimism. The harmonious blend of essential oils includes the spirit-lifting aroma of jasmine, gardenia and rose geranium to provide a burst of happiness, whilst the vibrancy of bergamot and sweet orange serve as a fragrant reminder to count your blessings. So I didn't get that one. Kind of wish I had. That sounded quite nice actually. But I got this one instead, which is the Pink Hair and Scalp Mud, which is 30 ml. So 180 ml of this would be £36. This is worth about £6. And Cohorted says an intensive mineral-rich treatment mask that deeply conditions to leave hair soft and smooth and the scalp nourished. Vitamin C-rich watercress and red clay soothe and nourish the scalp, while apricot kernel oil conditions to help promote stronger, healthy-looking, manageable hair. It's suitable for all hair types, especially dry or weak hair, and can also be used to soften and nourish dry skin on the body. You massage it into your scalp and through damp hair. Leave on for 20 mins or overnight if preferred, and rinse, and then follow with shampoo and conditioner. So that's the kind of mask that I don't like really. I don't like it when you have to put it on damp hair and then spend more than say 10 minutes waiting for it to do its magic. So what I did was actually wet my hair under the shower, but didn't get in the shower, towel dried it and went and sat down before having my shower, and it was okay. It did feel a little bit itchy at first on my scalp, I thought, but that didn't last very long. It's okay. It's a decent enough product. Let's just show you what the consistency. Oh, that was a bit runnier than I remembered actually, and it is light pink sort of colour. Quite runny. I did feel like I had to use quite a lot of it actually, and considering it's only a small sort of tube, I did feel like I had to use a lot of it. I also felt like I had to shampoo my hair. I normally shampoo my hair twice. I felt for some reason that I had to do it 3 times with that. I'm not entirely sure why. It just felt like it wasn't quite, it could have just been my imagination, but it felt like I needed to get it out more because I'd really concentrated on it more on the scalp than the hair for some reason. I think I hadn't read it properly. So yeah, it's okay. It did, I'm just trying to see, I did make some notes about it, but I can't remember. Yeah, I don't think I was particularly wowed by it. I think it probably is doing some good, but it's not one of those things that I think, wow, that was amazing, I must go out and buy it. But it was okay. Now there was one more product, and it's not actually ESPA. This is a 2 ml perfume sample, and it's by, now I'm not sure how to say this, but I think it's Chopard Neroli Eau de Parfum. Now this obviously is 2 ml. If you wanted to buy this, 100 ml is £195 or even more. So the citric freshness of neroli is contrasted with a heart of spicy cardamom, awakening the senses in a delicate game of sensual contrasts. The top notes are neroli bigarade, orange flower absolute, mandarin. Heart notes are cardamom, orange flower absolute, and the base notes ambrit seeds and white woods. Now this actually, even the sample size of this is sweet. I like this look. That looks so cute, doesn't it? Oh. But the interesting thing is I absolutely adore it. It's gorgeous. I've been wearing it today. Let's just actually, before I pop it on again, I'll just have one last sniff. Yeah, I can hardly smell it now because of all the other things I've been using, but it does start out with this sort of fruity, sort of orangey kind of smell, quite mellow, quite lovely, and it just stays on all day. It stayed on actually, I think I could still smell it the morning after I'd put it on, and it smelled beautiful the whole way through. I'm not very good at picking up the little individual notes. All I can say is that I think it was orangey. I think it did go a bit musky, a bit vanilla-y, it felt to me. That might be my imagination. It's beautiful, beautiful smell. I wish I could afford it, but that is a lot of money. And when I did look on the websites, you can't get it from many places either. It seems to be sort of Selfridges, Harrods, places like that. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. I think my thing is orange smells. That is beautiful orange smell, and it's and it carries on. It's one of the few that I've had that has that orange smell that just keeps on giving and getting better. So I love that. That's made this box for me, which is a strange thing to say. So yeah, as the box as a whole, I'm not entirely sure about. I think if you were really into aromatherapy smells and herbally type smells, you will love this box, because not only does it smell of those things, but the products are doing some good stuff too. We've got the Balm, which I can't remember which one is the Balm now. That's the Balm, isn't it? So the Balm, which is really good, and I did try it to remove makeup as well, and it did work really well. You've got the hand lotion, which I'm not overly keen on, to be fair. You've got the overnight mask, which I didn't like initially, but it did a real great job on my skin, honestly. The eye moisturiser, something a bit different for me. I quite liked it. I think you could probably combine it with your normal eye cream and give it that extra boost of hydration, especially at this time of the year. I think we're due to get some really hot weather, and I think that will come in very, very handy. And then there was the scalp mask thing, which it was okay to use. It was okay. I might do it as an overnight thing next time, because I really do not like wetting my hair and then sitting in a towel for 20 minutes. It just annoys me. So yeah, I might do it overnight because that's a little bit easier to do. And then of course the wonderful, wonderful sample perfume, which I absolutely adore. I can't tell you how much I love that. I'm going to keep that and use that for special occasions, because that will be the one that I will be wearing every time I go out now. It's gorgeous. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. I'm not too sure what I think about this box. I think on the whole, I like it. Looking forward to next month's box, which sounds like it's a brand that I haven't heard of before, and it does sound like there might be some quite interesting products in it, so looking forward to that. Hope you enjoy the unboxing. Hope you come back for more. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope it's not too hot for you when the weather does start to come in, which I think is going to be soon. See you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.